Hey lovelies, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today we're going to do about a 30-minute Vinyasa Flow class. So get ready, get your mat, get your blocks if you want them, get a blanket if you want that for your knees or maybe for your Shavasana, or if there's anything else you feel like you may want, go ahead and grab that. You can pause the video, take your time. When you're ready to come back, we'll start in our nice easy seat. So once you get here, just find what feels best to you. If you don't want to sit crisscross, let your legs, you can have them out. You can let your hands just rest wherever it feels best. If you're ready to close your eyes, take a few moments. Let your eyes just softly close. And of course, if you prefer to have them open them, right? It doesn't really matter. As long as you're comfortable and it feels nice to you. And we'll just take a few moments here to just notice our breath. Soften our jaw. Soften those shoulders. Maybe you inhale, bring them up towards your ears. Exhale, slowly drop them down your back. Take your time with it. And as you sit here and just notice your breath, notice your body, notice what feels good, what you need to adjust, start to slow your breath down. And then whether you're doing this in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening, if your mind is a little crazy about your day or anything that you may have going on, just take some time here. And if you feel comfortable staying here a little longer, take your time here. But we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So we'll inhale our shoulders up towards our ears. As you exhale, take them down your back. Nice and slow. And as you get to moving, if you want to change directions, take your time, right? You can stay like this just as long as you want to. If you want to do one shoulder at a time, find that one shoulder movement at a time. If you want to go the opposite way, bring them up your back towards your ears, drop them down the front, and just keep moving with your breath. Same thing here. Find what feels the best to you, make it happen, but let it be soft, let it be slow, let it be gentle. Let your hands just move freely along your legs, right? They don't have to be stuck on your knees or your thighs, just let them move. And as you move, if you want to add any extra movements, you can find some cat-cows. But let your breath and your body just move together. Relaxing, let it be soft. Let it be mindful. Let it be exactly what you need it to be. Do some shoulder drops as you go forward. In your cat, you can just let it be big and exaggerated. Just let it be comfortable. Find a few more here. Then on your inhale, we're going to take both arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, we'll take our right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over, nice and slow. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale to your left. Nice and slow. Find that nice breath here. The sun is right in my eye. It's actually really nice. Inhale, both arms back up. Exhale back to your right, nice and slow. Keep breathing, taking your time, finding what works best for you. Inhale back up. Exhale back to your left. And if you're outside in the sun like I am, enjoy. It feels nice. We'll inhale both arms back up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms here. Holding, breathing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, both arms up. This time as you exhale, forward fold. Nice and slow. Hands touch the ground. Now, of course, while you are here, if you want to block, you can rest your arms on the block. You can let your forehead touch the ground, anything that you want. And if you don't feel like going all the way out with your arms, find a little halfway point. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe you want to just stretch the back of your neck a little more. But just like we always do, whatever feels the best for you, find it, make it happen. We'll walk both hands over to the right. And as you do, if you want to put your left hand on top of your right for a nice side body stretch, reach there. Remember your breath, even in a side stretch like this. Sometimes we forget. Slowly coming back to center. And when you're ready, we'll walk to the left. And then this time, if you want your right hand on top, place it there. But find what feels the best. Maybe different than the other side. It may not be exactly like it was on the other side. That's okay. Slowly walking both hands back to center. Stay as you exhale. Let it all out. Let it go. And then we'll slowly walk both hands back to our lap. And as we do, we're going to keep our chin towards our chest. On your inhale, slowly look up. As you exhale, we'll bring our head back to neutral. We'll look over to the right, nice and slow though. Go as far as it feels okay. Exhaling back to center. And then slowly look into your left. Same thing here, take your time. Find what works best. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax. We'll come to our tabletop, nice and slow. Take your time. This is where you may want your blanket for your knees. We're going to start with our cat-cows, inhaling our cow. Belly drops down, forehead, chin up. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. And as you move with your breath, let everything be as slow as you can possibly make it. Move with your breath. And then as you get comfortable and you're ready to find anything extra, find that extra movement that feels good, whether it's just dropping your hips from side to side. Maybe that's all you need today. Maybe you want to stick with those cat-cows. You can always tuck your toes, gently push back, stretch your feet, stretch those toes, your arms, your shoulders. Find any movement that feels nice and good to you. This is our little free flow improv session where you get to find what works best, because I feel like that's just really important, because you get to explore, right? Just because we do this when you practice, each time can be different because every day is different. But nice and slow. Take your time. We'll take a few more rounds here. And then when you're ready for your child's pose, we're going to meet there. So whether your toes together, knees apart, and you push back, arms overhead, that's always an option. You can have your legs together, arms overhead, gently push back. You can swing those arms behind you. You can also find a block for your arms, even if it's, something you've never tried. You can have those arms overhead and let them rest on your block. Maybe your forehead doesn't quite hit the ground when you do that, but you may feel more of a shoulder stretch. So it's really all in what feels good to you. Try out different options. If you don't really like it, you probably know which one you like the best. Always go back to that if you need to. We'll take a few more rounds of breath here, nice and slow, in your child's pose. And then when it feels good, we're going to slowly come back up to our tabletop, adjust our feet and our knees if we need to. And we'll make our way to our downward dog. We're going to tuck our toes, lift those hips up high in the sky. As we get here, take a moment to notice your body. Are you pushing through your hands really strong, lengthening your arms? Then, as you make your way to your hips, if you don't feel like they're high enough, bend your knees, then lift those hips up high. Gaze can be towards your belly button. And then we'll notice our feet. Do we want to pedal our heels up and down? And if we do, take that time here. Let it be slow. Let it be mindful. And if downward dog is hard for you and you prefer tabletop, drop back down to your knees. Find some more cat-cows, any kind of stretch down there you will like. Let's take a few more rounds of breath here, whether you're moving or finding stillness. When you're ready to come out, we're going to inhale, look forward at our hands. As you exhale, walk or hop to the top of our mat for our beautiful forward fold. Once you get here, take a moment. Notice. And I say that a lot because that's what I want you to do. And I don't want you to jump to the next thing just because that's what we're doing. When you get there, I want you to notice what you need. So we can ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows with opposite hands, bending our knees. Whether you rock or just hold still. If you want a little more, absolutely, you can straighten your legs to where you feel comfortable. Find a good forward fold. See if you can let your head hang as heavy as possible. If you need a block, you can grab a block. If you want to grab your ankles, grab behind your legs. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Find a nice little stretch here. But keep that breath going. That's what I want you to do. If anything at all, even if you just sit down and do nothing else, we're just going to breathe. When you're ready to come out, we're going to inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to your mountain pose. Exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Take a moment here. Notice how you feel. Notice your feet against your mat. Relax your shoulders if you need to. Relax that jaw. Find a good breath here. Let it out, let it go. Rest your eyes, rest your heart, rest your mind, right? It's so busy nowadays. We don't take the time to rest our mind, but now you can. When you're ready, we're going to inhale both arms up. Exhale, lean to your right. You can keep your arms apart. You can grab that left wrist with your right hand and hold. If you want a slight bend in your knees, have that slight bend. Breathe while you get here. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your left, grabbing that right wrist this time if you want to. You can definitely keep your hands and arms apart. It's all in what you need, what feels the best. We'll inhale back up to center. Exhale your forward fold. As you find that forward fold, take a breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, we'll find our plank. Plant those hands, step, hop, or jump. When you get here, find that strength that you know you have. Push your heels to the back of the mat. Push strong with both hands, holding here. From here, we're going to find our downward dog. Whether you find your Vinyasa Flow or you push straight back, the choice is up to yours. If you want a little flow, you can lower your knees. Bend those elbows, chest goes towards the ground. Inhale, lift up halfway, baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Tuck those toes. Plant those feet. If your heels don't touch, it's not a big deal. We'll inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to chest. Plant that right foot. Inhale, high crescent. Arms raise up when you feel ready and stable. Holding here. On your exhale, we're twisting to our right. Left arm goes in the front. Nice, strong legs. Inhale back to your high crescent. Open up warrior two. Reverse your warrior, right arm up and over. Come back to your warrior two. Triangle pose, we're going to straighten our front leg. Lean forward as far as we can. Right hand's going to go down. Inhale, left arm straight up to the sky. As you get here, if this right hand does not touch the ground, you need a block. Grab your block. Holding here, you can look up. But we're going to let that right hand be as gentle against wherever it's touching. As you exhale, extended side angle, we're going to bend that right knee. You can keep your right hand where it is. Left arm goes up and over to the top of the mat. Find that nice extension from your fingers to your toes, breathing here. The sun feels nice. The breeze is nice here. We're going to come out. So as you exhale, we're going to take our left hand down to the mat. If your block is in the way, gently move it. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Here we go, three-leg dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to chest. Plant that left foot. Inhale, high crescent. Soften once you get up. Find what works best for you, right? As you exhale, we're going to twist to our left. Right arm goes in the front. Nice, strong legs here. Take it easy. This one can be tricky. Inhale, back to your high crescent. Open up to your warrior two. Pivot on that back foot. Shoulders drop down. Arms are as long as you can make them. You can look over those front fingers. Check that back arm. Slowly reverse your warrior. Left arm up and over. Back to your warrior two. Our triangle pose, straightening our front leg, leaning forward as far as we can. Left hand's going to go down, whether it's your block, ground, or your leg. Right arm shoots to the sky. My view is a really tall group of trees, and they're really pretty. If you don't have this view, which is okay, right? You're not here clearly. You can close your eyes and imagine. Extended side angle, here we go. Bend that left knee. Right arm shoots up and over to the top of the mat or to the top of your room. The leaves are starting to change color here. We're in North Georgia, so it's really nice. So maybe just imagine fall-like trees, nice little breeze. All right, we're going to come out. So as you exhale, right hand's going to come to the mat. We're going to move that block if you need to. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-leg dog, left leg in the sky. Exhale, downward dog. Take a moment here. Inhale, look forward at your hands. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to your mountain pose. Exhale, breathe it out. Let it go. Put out a big sigh. Drop those shoulders down. Notice how your feet feel against your mat. And just notice how you feel. Take another breath or two here. When you're ready, inhale both arms up. We're going to exhale, lean to the right once again, grabbing that left wrist if we choose, finding a little stretch, have a little bounce in your knees, or what feels best. As you inhale, we'll come back up. As you exhale, back to the left, finding that right wrist if you want it. Taking that deep breath, letting it all out. Maybe that helps you lean a little bit deeper. Inhale, back up. Exhale, your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, our plank. We're going strong. Bend those knees, plant your hands, step, hop, or jump when you get here. Make any adjustments you need. If you're not really feeling the plank today, lower your knees. Find a little tabletop. The choice is always up to you. From here, we're going to find our Vinyasa Flow to our downward dog, or we're going to find our downward dog. Move with your breath. Take it easy. And once you get there, soften, make any adjustments. We'll inhale, right leg up. Once we get there, we're going to bend that right knee, drop our right foot over to the left. As we do, we're going to try to push through both hands evenly. You can find little circles with your foot if you want to, or you can just hold still if you're doing all you can just to be here. Bring that right leg back to center. Right knee to chest. Plant your right foot. Inhale, high crescent, rise up. As you exhale, twist to your right. Left arm goes in the front. Nice, strong legs. Remember, take your time. Inhaling back to your high crescent. Open up to that warrior two. Shoulders down, arms are long and beautiful. Reversing your warrior. Back to your warrior two. Triangle pose, straightening that front leg, leaning forward as far as we can. Right arm reaches down, left arm goes up to the sky. Find your view. Close your eyes if you need to. Nice, soft right hand. Extended side angle, bend that right knee. Left arm goes up and over. Make any adjustments with your right arm, but reach really long with that right hand all the way to your left toes. Let's take one more breath here. Coming back up to your warrior two, we're going to straighten our right leg. Turn our right toes to the top. Heels come in. Hands at heart. We're going to bend our knees. Drop those hips. Strong hold here. You know that you can do it. You just got to breathe. Inhale, star pose. Arms raise up. Straighten those legs. Exhale, down to your goddess. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Once again. We're doing great. Keep it going. Inhale, one more star pose. Rise up. Warrior two. We can turn that left foot back ahead. Turn that right foot back to the top. Adjust. Drop down. Beautiful. We're going to cartwheel both hands to the mat. Pivot on our back foot. Left hand planted. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, three-leg dog. Right leg raises. Exhale, downward dog. Take a moment here. If you need a rest, tabletop, child's pose. When you're ready, left side, inhaling, left leg up. Bend that left knee, drop that left foot to the right this time. Find what you need here, but try to push through both hands evenly, right? That's the hard part, trying to be even. Bring in your left leg back to center, left knee to chest. Plant that left foot. When you're ready, high crescent, rise up. Breathe once you get there. Slowly twisting to your left, right arm goes in front. I was going to say beautiful, but you know you already are. I can't see you, but I know you're beautiful. Inhale, high crescent. Open up to your warrior two. Pivot, shoulders down. Arms are long and gorgeous. Reversing your warrior, left arm up and over. Back to your warrior two. Triangle, left leg straight, lean forward. Left hand down, right arm shoots to the sky. Nice soft left hand. Extended side angle. We're bending into that left knee. Left arm can rest on your left thigh or your block. Right arms go into the top. Rising back up to your warrior two. Whew, nice long arms. We're going to straighten our left leg, turn our right heels in, excuse me. Find our little goddess, holding here. I know I can't see you, I really can't see you anyways because it's a video, but I'm used to looking at a class. So hey, inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. And for the most part, you probably have your eyes closed anyways. So me looking over my shoulder probably isn't making a difference. Inhale, star pose. Exhale to your goddess. Let it go. Do what you can. Inhale, one more star pose, nice and strong. We're gonna go back to our warrior two. So you can turn that right foot. Pivot back to the front. Cartwheel both hands to the mat. Right hand planted, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-leg dog. Left leg raises. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath or two here. Let it be soft. If you need to just notice. As you exhale, child's pose. So we'll slowly drop to our tabletop. Find our child's pose that works best for you. And take a breather. Let your head rest nice and softly against your mat. Find what works best for you with your arms. And then breathe. We'll stay here for a few more moments. Nice and soft. Starting to slow your breath down. Being proud of yourself if that was tough, especially if you haven't practiced in a while. Be patient with yourself. And then when you're ready to rise up, we're going to slowly push up to tabletop. And then we'll make our way to our back. So you can cross your legs, touch your bottom to the ground, and then we'll slowly lower down. Mitchell just scared the crap out of me. Once you get here, take a moment and notice what you need. We're going to bring both knees to chest, nice and slow. Taking both feet back to the mat, knees are bent. We'll drop both knees to the right. And as we do, find what you want with your arms. So whether they go out like a T, and if they do, you can pick that right shoulder blade up. Let your left one get closer to the ground. Your knees can be stacked on one another. You can have your legs far apart, but we're just going to take some breaths here that are nice and slow. I could probably stay like this for the rest of the day. When you're ready to come out, use your next inhale to bring your knees back to center. And we'll go to the left side, dropping our knees to the left as you exhale. If your arms are out like a T, this time we're going to pick our left shoulder blade up, right one's going to drop down, and we're going to hold here. Same thing as the other side. Find where you want your legs. If it's different, it's okay. Don't overthink it. Don't let it be something that bugs you. Find what feels the best, where you find a nice stretch, but you're able to be comfortable and it's not something you're like, oh gosh, this is horrible. But I think for the most part, this is really great. The sun is so bright in my face. But I love it. Because the last time I was here, it rained the whole time. And so I will take this sign over the rain, period. When you're ready to come out, inhale both knees back to center. You can bring your knees to chest if you want to. From here, anything that feels comfortable for you. If you want to go ahead and find your way to your Shavasana, make your way there. If you want to find a little happy baby, find that happy baby. Take your time. Legs up. Moving those feet around. Anything you want before your Shavasana, I want you to find it. I want you to make it happen. And I want it to be as beautiful as you are. And only when you're ready for your Shavasana is when I want you to get there, even if you don't think you need it, right? Because I know there's some of y'all out there who think this is just the most boring part, but it is the most important part. And when we make shorter videos, we don't quite make as much time for this part, and that's okay. Even when the video ends, if you want to lay here as long as you want to, stay here as long as you want to. But we're going to take a few moments here together, just softening where we can, finding that beautiful breath. You can put your hand on your heart, hand on your belly, just to notice how you feel, where you are. Letting everything be nice and calm. Soften your jaw for sure. Let your eyes be soft. And then only when you're ready to find some movement, you can find a little wiggle in your toes, a little wiggle in your fingers. You can find a nice big body stretch, arms overhead, legs are long. Anything you really want, to be honest. It doesn't have to be something particular or specific, but take your time. You can bring your knees back to chest and give yourself a little squeeze, maybe a little rock. And then only when you're ready to rise up, you can roll to one side, gently push up, or you can just kind of pop on up. Coming back to our easy seat. Of course, if you want to stay in your Shavasana longer, you can stay. You can pause, do what you want. But then together we'll take an inhale in. And as you exhale, let it go. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful ladies, maybe men if you're here, maybe not, but it's okay. Either way, I'll take it, right? We're all beautiful inside and out. So thank you so much. From my heart to yours, namaste.